round of champions starts now. Welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the NAPA 400 for the NAPA Brakes Series. 4 drivers have made it all the way to the final round of the playoffs, and now it's time to chase a championship. The 10, the 64, the 51, and the 31. All 4 drivers made it all the way to the round of champions. 4 drivers with 1 shot at the cup, but the round starts off here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I am King in the booth, joined by Mirage and Ford as always, ready to bring you all the action here from this 1.5 miles in Concord, North Carolina. But before we get racing, as always, we've got a few pre-race ceremonies to take care of. So with that, please rise for the national anthem. And now it's time to meet your championship for rolling off tonight, P9, driver of the number 64, Culver's Dynaco Racing Motorsports Honda Accord, David. Comes into this race leading the wins category in the Brake Series with 4, I believe, 4 or 5. Looking to add another one tonight and get that first NAPA Brakes Series championship. Supreme move. Actually, no, whatever. All right, David, go to your car. Rolling off tonight from P8, the number 31 Drone Strike Racing Ford Mustang, Nick. Comes into this race with 3 wins, leading the points. Looking to hold on to that position through these 3 races as he chases his first NAPA championship. Starting 6th here tonight at Charlotte, rookie to the Brake Series, driver of the number 51 Jawarero Motorsports Dodge Charger, Hernan. Burst onto the Brake Series scene with 4 wins in his rookie career. Looking to get that championship through these final 3 races, but it all starts tonight at Charlotte. Let's see what Hernan can do. And last but definitely not least, starting on pole tonight for the NAPA 400, driver of the number 10 Blaze Technology Motorsports Ford Mustang, Radical. 2 wins on the season for Radical. Arguably a regular season champion. Makes it all the way to the round of champions, looking to get his first NAPA championship tonight. Or not tonight, but starts the quest for it tonight. Can we please turn off the sparkles? What in the world? For future reference, you guys should probably wait until these fire engines to go line up. just for future reference. All right, drivers to your cars. Now, to say the most famous words in motorsports.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Engines are fired here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, just a few moments out from seeing the green flag. We'll pace 2 laps. Whenever you're ready, Supreme. All right. Pace car rolls off, the field will follow, and now let's take a look at our commanders on the grid. Starting lineup for tonight at Charlotte. On the front row, we just saw him in the introductions, the 10 of Radical. Looking for his first Brakes Series championship, going to run off alongside the 48 of Russell. Eliminated after the first round, but a winner a few weeks ago at Elwood. Row 2, the 69 of Michigan, and then the 20 of Volvo. 2 drivers eliminated from the playoffs. Michigan went out just last round. Volvo went out in a surprise in the first round. Row 3, the 12 of Ethan for Rab Racing. Good qualifying effort for that team. Going to roll off alongside a Dodge affiliate in the 51 of Hernan in the quest for a championship. Row 4, the 28 of Sierra, yet another Dodge, alongside the 31 of Nick, playoff driver looking for his first Brakes Series championship as well. Row 5, made up by the 64 of David, a lot of people's favorite for the championship through the midway point of the season, but he's been in a little bit of a slump. Going to roll off alongside the 23, driven by Ace, Cup Series driver for John Herrero, and rounding out our field tonight will be the 5 of Bands, unfortunately eliminated after last weekend at Dover.
I've said it before and I will say it again, and I'll most likely say it multiple times throughout these playoffs. This D2 field of the NAPA Brakes Series is absolutely stacked. We've got a lot of great drivers here, and 4 of them tonight will be starting their quest for the championship, and this is definitely going to get interesting. See if anyone gets in the way, teammate help, even manufacturer help, things like that. All of this with this big of a field and with this diverse of a field driver-wise can define the championship for the NAPA Brakes Series.
All right, here we come to the Ohio Edison restart zone. Radical's on it. We're green flag racing in the NAPA 400. A good start for the outside. Russell going to enter turn 1 even with the 10 car as they fan out into turns 1 and 2. Radical going to stay alongside the 48 here. Russell with a good run off the high side, though. Going to almost pull clear. Radical, though, able to hang on to that left rear quarter panel. Still side by side through turns 3 and 4. Can the 10 car clear? Not quite. Here comes his teammate now. Volvo looking to the inside. 3 wide across the line, and Radical will lead lap 1 here at Charlotte. And we've got a lot of battling in the back as well.
Lots of battling already going on into these turns. And we're already 3 wide in multiple places. And
Somebody's got an effect on him.
these playoff drivers are...
For some reason, but it wasn't a Sparkle Command.
These playoff drivers are very, very hungry for these positions, as Radical will lead us again to the start-finish line for lap 2. And this could be a very interesting race, very long race as well at this 1.5 mile track, 140 laps down. And this could get interesting, especially going on the strategies here. One stage is around 40 laps and they get longer as they go, so good to see the strategies as we see already lots of contact in the front.
Radical and Russell still side by side for the lead. Volvo hanging out in 3rd. Hernan coming forward as well after starting 6th here inside the top 5 now. And contact between teammates. Russell.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like he got caught on the front nose of the 20. And a lick to the wall there is going to cost Radical a lot of track position. And he is now relegated to last of all the championship drivers. Hernan now to the lead, battling for the lead with Russell on the bottom of the track. Going to try and slide up, and he is going to clear. Power move from the 51 to the front of the pack. Now they're 4 wide behind him. 64 of David quick to back out of that. Wow, that was close. Already just 4 laps in, and we've seen 3 and 4 wide already. And still relentless battles for the lead. Russell back to the top spot. Nick making his way back up as well. Radical trying to make up ground lost on the contact with the 48.
Oh no, that was almost the 10 of Radical sideways off the bumper of the 64 in Michigan. And that could have ended very badly for the playoff driver. Like you said, the number 10 now relegated into the last place. Oh! Oh my goodness. Lots of contact here, and oh, there goes Michigan. And my goodness, lots of contact all around the pack. And this speedway, very, very interesting. Like I said, very long race, but instead of getting spread out, we'll see a lot of these smaller packs of 4 or 5 drivers start to fill up, and a lot of battling going on there, and we're already seeing the amount of battling that these guys are down to already, and this might be a long night for some.
Hernan, Nick, and Russell fighting for the lead. This 48 car has been really strong here with multiple drivers attacking him this early into the race, and he's still hanging on that outside. But now here comes Volvo, aggressive through the middle. Been a while since we've seen Volvo in the 20 car, but here he is back at Charlotte trying to make his name back known. And 3 middle, 3 wide. Russell ran him out of room right there for a moment. Close call for the 20 and the 31. They're both able to recover though.
Lots of, we've already seen 3 wide, and we've already seen 4 wide here. 2 wide just might become the thing. Now there's lots of different lines you can take here, and that could have ended badly. There are multiple lines around these corners that you can take here, and sometimes this place races like a super speedway. These lines from the bottom to the top, not much speed difference. If you get the higher line, you're going to get that better exit, but for overtaking, the lower line is much more preferred. But for the most part, through the corner, you're going to be mostly side by side, and it's going to be very, very interesting racing indeed that we're going to see here. Especially
on these restarts when everybody's so packed up, it's hard to get away from each other with the draft, and then, like you said, the multi-groove that we're seeing here tonight. Very, very interesting stuff that this is going to make for. A lot of incidents that we've seen off of turn 3. I mean, just this lap we saw Sierra in the 28 go off, and for the past couple of laps we've actually seen just all the way in the back, the 5 of Bands struggling to get off that exit of turn 3. And Bands is around in the back. Looks like the 69 and 23 also trying to make it by. I'm not sure what happened with those few cars. Sometimes you will never know what happens here, especially at these tracks. Everyone's bunched up together. You can't really see who caused what, and that can cause a bit of confusion for us and the drivers as well. Sometimes you don't know who to get angry at. How about this battle at the front, though? Hernan and Russell keep going back and forth, blow for blow. And they're not even losing too much time to the rest of the field either. It's impressive. Just behind them, we have even more battling between Nick, Volvo, and the 10 of Radical. And lots and lots of separate little battles going on here. And eventually you'll kind of see the preferred line is around that middle to top range. But like I said, we're going to see a lot of two-wide racing coming through here. And just as I say that, it's too wide for the lead. And yeah, this is direct effect of Charlotte racing for you. This is almost a perfect representation of what this speedway has to offer. Ooh, and a bit of a mishap on the entry there for Russell. Almost lets the 51 by him. He's going to stay just a bit ahead. Coming into turn 3 now. 29 to go in stage 1. Like I said, very long stages. Oh, Nick and Volvo.
Volvo. And Volvo in the 20 car, still lots of contact going on, but the 20 just got turned around there. Lots of side-by-side racing. No caution, but still big battles here between the 23, the 31. Heck, everyone here is battling for a shot. This is one of those races where I believe everyone in the top 5 or 6 will have a chance at winning this race as soon as we get to the end.
Yeah, that incident right there with the 20 and 31 just caused a massive, massive breakup between the top 3 and the rest of the pack. It'll be interesting to see if maybe some of these cars can break away and start making a run back towards the front of the field. but just looking at this replay here, looks like the 20 Volvo just misjudged his corner entry, came up way too much on the 31 and got in the wall. Not sure what happened there, actually. Looked like the car just shot straight up the track, didn't even get to the bottom. And Volvo got hit by oncoming traffic as well, spun back down the banking, but not enough to keep us, not enough to throw the yellow flag. We're still green here with 15 laps complete, 26 to go in stage number 1.
The 3 wide here in the back between Volvo, Nick, and
oh, there goes.
Oh no! There goes the 23!
Ace.
Oh,
but it bounced into traffic.
And the other 2 bounces into the inside wall by Sierra, I believe. The 23's into the outside wall. Lots of contact going on in the back. There's going to be no caution though. And the 20 is all over the place. What is going on with Volvo tonight?
The 3-car battle for the lead is back on. Radical has caught the 51 and the 48. Going to look to the middle 3 wide. Not quite going to be able to make it work right there on the corner entry, but he's going to get a good run on the exit.
My goodness. Lots of contact happening here, even if it just is side by side. That's really close side by side. 3 wide for the lead. There goes Hernan onto the top. Radical's gonna take it. Oh no! There
Can he
goes
save
Radical
it?
10. He's just able to save it.
Good save.
3 wide coming into turn 2. My goodness, incredible.
3 cars
racing.
under a blanket. Oh my goodness. Not giving an inch.
Wow.
Great racing we're seeing here early at Charlotte. 2 playoff drivers and a non-playoff driver, but Russell, the performance has been there as of late. And he is continuing the momentum here from Elwood at Charlotte tonight. Been inside the top 3 all night, not looking to fade either. Hernan, though, still able to hang on to the lead.
Russell coming off his first career win at Elwood, and Hernan in the 51 almost got loose there on the bumper of the 48. But yeah, coming off his win at the non-broadcasted Elwood, that was incredible racing. 2 playoff drivers and 1 not, as you said. But that won't deter Russell from fighting any less hard than these playoff drivers will. And he might be fighting for a podium, but he is going to be looking for that win tonight at Charlotte.
Absolutely.
We've seen a lot of just non-intentional kind of spins here. We've seen people get off the bumper of others, and it's just a lot of times you will see that and put blame on someone when really this track, you can't really blame anyone for doing anything. This is a very unpredictable track here, and if you get turned, then maybe it really wasn't the person who turned you's fault.
Yeah. Well, very, very interesting start to this race. Just a few laps out from our first pit cycle of the night, so let's take a look at our RPM rundown for tonight at Charlotte, presented by Craven Engines. We got the lap breakdown as usual on the top. 140 laps tonight, 40 laps through stages 1 and 2, and then 60 laps to bring us to the end through stage 3. Mile-and-a-half quad oval here we have in Concord, North Carolina, with 24 degrees for banking in the corners, as you see. Long runs and green flag pit stops are to be expected. This is one of the longer races on the Brakes Series schedule, and the longest race of the Cup Series schedule. So you're gonna need to save your stuff. Gonna need to be able to execute on pit road under the green flag, and need to have longevity inside your race car to make it longer on these runs, as we're seeing already. We've gone 22 laps green and see no sign of anything changing now as people start to get a little bit single filed out. As soon as I say that, Volvo and Nick down onto the apron for a second there, but the question of multi-groove has been answered. We're seeing pretty solid side-by-side racing all the way throughout the pack, and good stuff we're seeing here at Charlotte. A big question mark on these intermediate packages was whether or not we'd be able to see this type of racing, especially after Kansas, I think, and looks like we're seeing it right now at Charlotte.
Still lots of contact between Volvo in the 20, the 31, and the 23. Lots of contact going on with Volvo tonight in that purple 20 car. He's been bouncing off the walls and bouncing off other drivers all night as well, so seeing what's going to happen in the back half of this pack as well, and Volvo's going to pull into the pits. He's going to be our first person to pull into the pits here.
Very early stop, it looks like, trying to play the undercut.
And a bit of a warning from the stewards going out to the drivers to watch the wall taps. We've seen a lot of wall taps going on here, and sometimes, like I said, you could be bouncing off other drivers just to get that faster exit off of some of these corners, but it could cost you now. They might start cracking down on these wall taps, on these taps in general. Ooh.
Struggling to get off pit road. It's going to be a penalty.
48 got sideways on the bumper of the 69, I believe, and that could have ended badly for the 48, but it has cost him a bit of time to our current first runner, but not current anymore. Hernan's into the pits.
Hitting from the lead. Going to be followed by the 69 of Michigan. First pit stop of the round of champions. This could really set the tone, and it's perfect.
Yeah. And now we're going to see that fight between Russell and the 10 of Radical as well, as Radical's been slowly gaining here. But sometimes, oh, and here comes Russell in the pits.
Yeah, Radical as well. Going to pick
Radical
up that spot. Well. Nick, Volvo, Sierra, and Bands coming on pit road. A little bit of contact between the 28 and the 5.
Speeding in the pits for the 48.
Oh my god.
And Russell has a drive-through. That is very unfortunate indeed for the 48 driver.
He's lucky it happened in stage 1 and not the end of the race when he's racing for the lead. Oh, Radical close to that front line right there. And that 10 car looks like he's off of it though. That left front might be on it though. Radical going to lose a lot of time. Yeah. The left front looked like it would be on it just based off the right front. Raced off of pit road though. Well, I guess, yeah, Russell's got to serve a penalty. So Nick, looks like Nick will cycle out to the lead here. 23 and 64. Only drivers yet to pit road is now David just finishes up his service. So 23 Ace, only car still on the racetrack. Yet to hit pit road, and here he comes with 25 fuel in the tank, down off the banking. Penalty for the 5 of Bands as well. Radical and Russell serving theirs.
Wow, and very interesting strategy calls we're going to see tonight at Charlotte.
Not a great night on pit road so far for the Blaze Tech cars. All 3 of them got penalties on that first green flag cycle.
And we've, for the most part, being split up as a pack now, so
indeed.
Yeah, looking to see who's going to be able to pull through with this green flag run here.
Look at this.
23 cars going to come out of the pits now. We have 12 to go.
64 cycled to the lead here after pit road. What a stop for the 64 actually, coming all the way from pretty buried honestly, cycling out to the lead. 31 and 51 battling for second here.
Really, what you will be looking at here is a lot of fighting, and teammates are going to be crucial as well.
Good stop for the 23 as well. Sorry.
Yeah. Teammates here could help a lot, especially if you're trying to fight in the round of champions here. There's 4 drivers in the round of champions.
Speaking of teammates.
I was talking about teammates. Oh my goodness.
Nick trying to find his way through these 2 Javarero cars.
Oh my god.
Almost look like twins.
Yeah, they actually do look very similar indeed. And the 23 almost got loose off the bumper of the 31 car as well. So, my goodness.
A little frustration. Frustration from the 31's radio. Just yelled idiot over the radio.
Yeah.
I assume referring to the 23. 10 laps to go in stage 1.
23 said womp on radio comms.
Well, while we make our way...
Oh, looky there!
Oh, my God.
Nearly spun the 51 around through the grass because of 31.
There. Very, very close indeed for the 51 car of Hernan. And now the top 3 cars are in the top 3 cars are all playoff drivers. Sorry for the stutter there. You can tell our playoff cars, there are only 4 in this race, and for the next few races to crown the champion as the round of 4, the round of champions as we like to call it. You can tell them by their rear spoiler or nameplate being yellow, and the yellow line under their name on the ticker.
Still got some showing frustration from 23 there. I believe he tried to hook the 31 on the front straight.
Nick finally able to get by him.
Yeah.
Goodness. Tempers flaring.
And now I do think
Top 4 are slowly spreading.
I do think these two will be able to catch the 64 because I do think they were faster. Definitely the 51. He was leading the race. David looked like he was struggling to make his way back up through the pack. But as he leads the race, let's take a look at the season for the 64 car to this point. Comes into this race with 4 wins, 9 top 3s, 10 top 5s through 18 starts on the season. David, in his second season in the Brake Series after a hiatus, jumping to the Cup Series for one season, and a former NAPA Battery Truck Series champion looking for his first Brake Series championship. David currently leads the way with 6 to go in stage number 1 at Charlotte, the first race of the Round of Champions.
The 64 being very decisive with his moves here, and throughout the entire playoffs, the 64 has been a very, very decisive driver indeed, and David has been searching for that Brake Series championship, and this could definitely be just the starting point to get that Brake Series championship underway for the 64 car. But 5 to go in stage 1, and all these points matter, especially just as we were talking about. The top 3, now top 4, are filled with our playoff drivers, but the 31 of Nick is sent off the track on the backstretch.
It looked like he just tried to... I don't know if the 23 came down or he went up, but...
Oh my goodness me, that is a lot of driving, and maybe some tempers flaring from these cars all battling for these podium positions. And lots of contact that we've seen. We've seen tempers flare out over between, I believe it was Ghost and Bands just last week in the NAPA Brakes Series, but we could see a lot more of that incoming. I mean, NASCAR and just stock car racing, it's kind of in the culture to take revenge on a driver, so something definitely could happen between these drivers here as we come to 3 to go in stage 1. Very long race indeed, and it looks like David will lead us through turn 3 and into 2 to go here. The 64 car indecisive this last half of stage 1 and looking for some extra stage points here to help his championship run for Dynaco Racing Motorsports.
Yeah, and I think the 10 definitely waiting for this stage yellow to maybe get a reset after that pit road mistake, which really cost him a shot at some valuable stage points. Meanwhile, all of his championship competitors are in the position and will receive stage points. So a costly mistake for Radical, the type of things that you cannot do, especially early in the Round of Champions. But David going to come to the white flag. Looks like he'll be able to hold on to this lead and pick up 10 stage points as well as 3 playoff points, which have no value at this point in the season. But 10 stage points will definitely be much appreciated.
Let's see, can Nick get by the 23 here in 3 and 4? I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Now coming
Does
around
not look like it.
64. And David will come around turn 3 to the start finish line. Caution will be out for the stage, and the 64 will win lap 40, stage 1 here at Charlotte. And it appears that Nick will not be able to make the move on the 23 car, and he will stay 4th.
All right.
Now these points definitely coming into play in Radical. Here in the 10 car for Blaze Technology Motorsports, he will be thankful that this stage caution is out now. This will lead to some nice clean pit stops for the drivers, and this will also lead to a full reset here. And really, this is definitely what these cars in the back want to see, especially the 10 of Radical. The BTM driver tonight, he was consistently running in the front of the pack, but unfortunately just had his luck run out, got caught up in some other people's business, and eventually ended up, I believe, 8th or 9th in the stage. And like you were saying earlier, all these stage points do count, and these points will definitely help David, Hernan, and Nick here, but Radical just missing out here, and that's not what you want to see as a Blaze Technology Motorsports fan here in the Round of Champions.
Nice little green flag stint for stage 1.
Those fans
Be very nice to see. I don't know. It would be very nice to see the majority of those race go green. Charlotte is a very fun strategic track to watch and to race.
Who got the lucky dog?
Long green flag.
Ooh. Sierra almost taking out the 23 on the caution.
I'm assuming Nick's lagging.
Probably.
Nick's been having a lot of lag issues in pit road recently. I believe he had the same thing happen at Dover a few times. Server lag has been terrible this week in Charlotte for whatever reason. I don't think it's the increased parts in the field. I don't see how that would do.
I haven't had any lag yet, but now that I say that, it's going to start flaring out.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of freezing. Other people have had a lot more freezing too.
Commentator's curse for King's computer. As we will come to the pink lights are now flashing and the choose cone will be in place as we come around turn 2 for the final time under stage caution here at Charlotte. For stage 1, David will take home the stage win for Dynaco Racing Motorsports here at Charlotte, and definitely interesting side-by-side driving we see, and the 20 will hit the choose cone. And,
all dodge at the front of the field.
Yeah. 5 car will serve a drive-through for an unpermitted pit stop for taking the wave around and coming into the pits at the same time, I believe. And the pace car is being forced onto the top line, but he is in the pits now, and we will come to the Ohio Edison restart zone to get stage 2. Now, through the restart zone, and away we go here. The 51 and the 23 will lead us off here at Charlotte, and we will be underway finally. There we go, still 2 wide up in the front now, and 3 wide here.
Bro, what is wrong with the
People in the front, and 1 almost into the infield.
Vans ran an extra lap.
Vernon will keep the lead as we're 3 wide behind him. Radical on the bottom.
And the pace car is still on the apron.
What in the world is the pace car doing?
3 wide per second still. Back down to 2 here. Radical and David side by side. Big push from the 28. That's going to give Radical a nice push off the 2 here. To run side by side.
Between the 28 of Sierra and the 31 of Nick. Nick will concede back, but now down the inside
look at him.
31, and look at that run into the entrance of the corner by Nick.
Oh,
no, there goes the 10 of Radical, and almost
chain
back
reaction.
into the pack.
4 wide for a moment.
Chain reaction there, almost 4 wide. My goodness, Radical not having the best night tonight. Oh, there goes David almost as well off the bumper of the 20 and the 48. I really don't know. My goodness. Lots of pack racing going on here. Radical not having the best night of his life here, but looking to regain some positions as we are fully reset down here. 33 to go in stage 2. 48 out of 140 laps are done, and that 10 car will definitely be looking to make up some positions now.
12 car slideways in the back. Gonna hit the wall and spin around.
That was the 12 of Ethan, and Ethan kept going halfway down the back stretch, and that was not a very good sight for that 12 car. My goodness. As we come to 32 to go now, no caution, and it looks like it will be the 51 of Hernan will lead us down the back stretch for the 49th time. Didn't really know what to say there, but down the inside here comes Nick down the inside for P2 on the 23. It looks like the 23 is going to just keep him out there a bit. And here we go, 50 laps down out of 140 at Charlotte. If you're just joining us now, this is the round of champions in the NAPA Brakes Series. 4 cars, all fighting each other for the championship.
Fighting each other for the
here.
championship.
The NAPA Brakes Series championship. Yeah, sorry for that. Got my tongue twisted a little bit. And yeah, some very interesting racing going on now. Hernan will be followed by the 23 into lap 51 now, and Nick still trying for P2 in the 31 car, almost making it 3 wide there, but still just 2 wide down the back stretch, and the 23 and the 31.
Oh. Ooh. Is this just me that just like
that may just be you.
oh, I disconnected.
Bro was lagging.
Yeah, he lagged.
Oh my god, almost 4 wide in the back.
Oh, there goes Nick into the infield off the bumper of the 23 and 20 and 4
Could even see who
wide.
caused
4 wide, oh my god.
Oh my goodness. And I believe main announcer has something in his mouth. Oh no, a huge pile up. Oh goodness me. Everyone's around in the back, but we're staying green. My goodness, everyone saved it. I believe that started with the 23, and then the 28, and then Nick, and then everybody. My goodness, huge pile up at turn 3 at Charlotte.
Able to get it sorted out though, keep us green. Hernan is loving to see this. He is driving away.
And I was attempting to take a sip of my drink, and I believe King was as well as that happened. Huge pile up coming into turn 3, and luckily no one else got collected in that, but that was a huge wreck. But we are staying green here, and it looks like we're going through, and a full green stint we're seeing. And now Russell and Michigan side by side here, in farther back in the pack, and also Radical and Nick side by side. Lots of side-by-side racing here. Like I said, the multiple groove racetrack here at Charlotte. And looking through here, and it's going to be not a lot of speed difference through these corners, like I said earlier, and it's definitely multi-groove, and there goes the 48, almost
Oh my gosh.
pushed down onto the inside.
Locked onto the bottom. Very spread out field now after that incident. This will really show speed of cars. 31 and 10 back, bumper to bumper here, going into turn 1.
Definitely lots of side-by-side racing we're seeing here, and lots of side-by-side racing for these positions. And as I'm saying that, Radical and Nick almost came together on the exit of turn 2, but the 10 and the 31 have been going at each other's throats all night, so seeing who's gonna come out in front here between Radical and Nick. It's definitely going to be a wild ride. One of the longer races, almost flat out of the season of the NAPA Brakes Series. And yeah, it's definitely going to get interesting. We saw going into stage 3 last race at Dover, things just got chaotic. And especially looking for these points in the round of champions. These playoff drivers are definitely going to be going all out, but Hernan is the only playoff driver inside the top 4. Radical will just make it into P5 to make it 2 drivers in the top 5, but Hernan has been driving away with it recently, and the 51 car has been getting gained on just by a little from Volvo and Sierra here, who are also battling for P2, but 51 here, pretty decisive through these last couple of laps. And
yeah, let's take a look at the season review for the 51 as well. So far through the season, 4 wins for him as well, tied with the 64 of David for series lead. Came in really out of nowhere early in the Brake Series, got a few wins, I believe 2 in a row, and then won the playoff opener at Darlington, and now he's got 5 top 3s on the season with 9 top 5s, all through 14 starts coming into tonight, and currently leading the way here at Charlotte, looking very strong as well. He's come forward since the start of the race, and although he's starting to lose a little bit of time back to the 20 of Volvo, he's definitely logging a lot of laps led, getting a lot of experience at the front of the field in this 51 car. And how about the team, Charlotte Motorsports, first season in competition in the NAPA Auto Parts Racing Association, and they got a car in the Brake Series championship here with a chance to go win it, a legitimate chance. You know, Hernan's no slouch. They've got a chance to go win this thing through these final 3 races. So keep an eye on this 51 team. They've got everything to gain and a lot to lose. So gonna be interesting to see where this team can go. Absolutely, gonna be interesting to see where this team can go through these final 3 races. Currently leading here at Charlotte with 20 to go.
Further back in the pack here, we see the 64 and 31, which Nick is losing a lot of time on corner exit by the looks of it. David was able to get by him now. David's trying to catch up to everybody else out here in front of him.
Yeah, David, the 64 car, championship favorite for a lot of people here. When asked about the championship, at least for D2, we heard a lot of people here talking about that 64 car of David for Dynaco Racing Motorsports. But speaking of the teams, again, just going back to Hernan, Charlotte Motorsports, their first season and searching for a first championship in their debut season in the NAPA Auto Parts Racing Association. And I haven't really seen anything like that since Braun GP in Formula 1, but seeing if the 51 car and Charlotte Motorsports can get it done. But the 20 car is closing in a bit on the 51, and now they're side by side coming in.
Heavy contact.
Big contact.
Hey, don't leave Radical out. Radical's slowly catching these guys up in the front, just having to contest with
some of the wrong
of red right
Oh,
here.
20.
Oh, what the hell?
And the 23 car has
never
found
mind.
himself in the grass at turn 2 and has lost about 5 or 6 positions due to it.
Yeah, I was just talking about how him and Radical were side by side here.
I like how
Well,
no
yeah,
one,
very well.
literally no one's talking about Sierra.
Yeah, we actually haven't talked about Sierra much here with the 28 driver sporting a very patriotic.
look at that drive.
He's just-
wide.
Oh!
No!
Oh, no!
Almost into the inside wall, just as we were talking about him. Commentators curse for Sierra. And the 28 almost got punted off there on the backstretch.
3 wide.
And still 3 wide.
4 wide.
Almost
4 wide.
4 wide.
That
Here we
can't
go.
work. That can't work.
Whoa, whoa,
That can't
whoa.
work. They're still 4 wide.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God.
Now breaking up into backs at 2. This is incredible.
That was cool. Look at Sierra all the way to the lead.
Extremely
Man.
cool.
28 cars. He's been quietly having a career day so far. As Charlotte trying to protect for the lead now from the 10. That was
Oh
cool.
my goodness. Then here comes
Aggressive
Radical again.
drive.
3 wide.
Here's Volvo.
My goodness. Oh,
Volvo
wow.
with a drive on the bottom. Off of turn 4.
Oh, 28.
Oh, no, into the
Blocking for the
infield.
28.
Oh
Here
my
comes
goodness, so much
Radical, leader of the
contact.
championship drivers here. Hernan catching. Radical's going to clear him for the lead here.
28's gonna have a run though. Where can he go with it?
Good run. He's going to go bottom.
Back to the bottom.
Bottom for the 28. Here
See what he
comes
can do
Sierra
off a
down
4.
the inside of the 10. Place Technology Motorsports of Radical. Sierra will come out to
Oh,
the middle.
Volvo
Volvo
run
20
back into the
in
grass.
back. Volvo still sideways. But the 20
Good save by both of those drivers.
A good save. Everyone's catching up. There have been 5 or 6 people up in this little front pack here for the longest time, and we're still going to see fighting between Radical and Sierra. Where are they going to go with this?
Right back side by side. Oh no, 10 cars going to pit road.
Radical down pit
10
road.
cars in the road.
Yeah.
And the 10 car of Radical is now in pit road. So the 28 of Sierra will take the lead coming into 12 to go. Lap 69, shout out to Michigan here, running P3 at Charlotte.
Shout out raccoons all over the world as well.
Bro.
Okay, we're dragging the joke now.
Shout out to everybody
We
in
are
Tatum.
dragging the joke now. And for anyone wanting to know what the joke was, I cannot say this on live television or I will get thrown out of
Honestly, if we look on pit road, Russell's pit crew has racks and racks of tires over here.
Yeah, they've got lots of
He's
tires
got
loaded
extra
up ready.
tires.
It's
Just
almost
as
like
you were saying
almost like
that,
you could fill an alleyway with the amount of racks of tires they have. It's crazy. But yeah.
Just as you were saying that, the 48 absolutely punted Sierra out of the way, but wasn't
Oh
able to make
my
a
God.
mistake. Oh no!
Sierra
There's
hitting-
Sierra.
hitting from the top of the racetrack.
Holy.
My God.
And as Mark Martin said, usually when you pit, you want to pit from the lower lanes of the racetrack, but Sierra did not take that advice. The 28 car coming into the pits from the second or third lane on the top. My goodness. Almost took out David into the pit wall. That could have been very nasty
Michigan,
indeed.
not David.
Oh, sorry, Michigan. Yeah, I get the 69 and 64 messed up sometimes. But yeah. Michigan. Speaking of David, he has, according to the
Oh,
tickets,
Volvo speeds again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And the 20 with another drive-through. Oh, that is bad. That is very bad for the 20 car. Oh no, that is not good at all. And adding to the confusion between the 64 and the 69, as
Oh,
David will come
David
into the
barely-
lane.
Barely gets slowed down in time.
That could have been gnarly for the 64. I was just about to say, oh, for David. So the 23 has just...
Oh,
So
my.
the 23 of red overshot his pit box and went past the wall. There's a gap in the wall there, right after the 23 stall, and he went into the infield. Hopefully, did not hit a spectator or something like that with the 23 now with the drive-through.
Nick coming to 7 to go this time by. We'll see when he's going to come down to pit. Getting rather low on fuel. I'm unsure about what his tires are, but he's going to have to pit sometime soon before 2 to go. Everybody beating him off pit road here on the back straightaway.
My spectate menu appears to be broken and it does not show me fuel, but here we go. Coming to 7 to go as we come around on turn 3. It's going to be 6 to go, but Nick will eventually have to stop. You cannot pit once we are 2 to go in a stage, so he will just have to raw dog it if he is continuing now. 6 to go. He's got 4 laps to make a decision to come in before the stage quarter to none.
And we saw Nick stretch fuel at Dover.
Yeah, he's making that
I
his
saw
thing.
him- and tires. Tires especially, yes. Thanks for bringing that up. Yes, tires. We saw him running the wall for a couple laps on tires.
Yeah, he just went straight off the corner entry and directly into the wall, probably causing millions of damages. But here comes the 31 of the pits.
Getting down to pit road for Nick and see what he can do in his box here.
31. We've seen Calamity on pit road. Can he keep it clean here? He can. Very nice stop by Nick. I don't know why, but I now feel like I'm talking in library.
Very quick stop there. I'm assuming he just quarter fuel, 4 tires or so. 2 tires, sorry.
David
And the
to lead.
pit crew will be getting workouts today. Very long race. Yeah, a bit of pit stop training for these teams here, as we're going to come to 4 to go eventually here.
And this should bring David to the lead here, I believe. Yes,
like it will, yeah.
Yes, David in the lead with 4 to go.
Gonna try
Nearly
and
a
sweep.
second lead with 4 to go over David. Let's see what he can do.
Let's have a look at the
Attempting to
points
sweep the stages.
coming into tonight.
Yeah, let's look at the points.
Nick comes in 12 points above all 3 other drivers in the playoffs. They're all tied for second with 2 points each. Nick with 14 points coming into tonight, but David looking to sweep the stages here. Radical also picking up stage points through. Well, actually, no, Radical didn't get stage points in stage 1, so this is going to be crucial for him to get this second place right here. Yeah, David and Hernan and Nick all got stage points through the first. Looks like Nick's going to be the playoff driver to miss out on stage points this stage. Hernan, though, going to stay consistent, get stage points throughout both, as well as the 64, looking to sweep. So lots of good execution here, it looks like, for the 64 and 51 crews through the pit stops in stages 1 and 2. But 2 laps to go, pit road closes.
And to lock in a P2 finish here in the stage will greatly help E10 of Radical Blaze Technology Motorsports driver. 2 to go with the 64, looking to get the brooms out here just like we did in the Cup Series race at Dover just last week with Forza. David, like we were saying, championship favorite as we come to the white flag in the stage. 64 here, definitely looking for these hard-earned points here at Charlotte.
Let's see if Hernan can get by the 48 of Russell here. That's two more stage points here if he can. Ooh, close off of 2. A little bit of contact. Russell, though, good exit. Gonna clear him back. One more shot for the 51. Pick up 6 stage points instead of 4.
He's gonna run the bottom. Let's see.
Try and slide up.
He's gonna pinch him off a 4, maybe.
Little door bump.
Russell's
gonna hang on though. David will sweep the stages at Charlotte. Radical takes home second after missing out on stage points through the first, and Russell holds off Hernan for 3rd place points. Michigan takes home 5th. And Russell gets dumped under yellow.
David now with the points, and the 48 is backwards. And just like we saw in the last Brakes Series race, we have now 2 drivers attempting their best Kyle Busch impression down the backstretch. And now the one missing out on stage points is Nick. The 31 driver here is one of the championship 4. And just like Radical in stage 1, missed out on stage points, now finished P8 in the stage. So we're going to see almost every driver except for a few such as Sierra stay out here. And Sierra doing another Kyle Busch impression and pushing the pace car, almost spinning him out on turn 2. Goodness.
Hernan,
the pace car
barely in his box there.
Michigan on the line,
just a couple of inches.
Rear tire caught it. Radical gonna win the race off.
Hernan came out second.
Slower stop for the 64, it looks like. Came in with the lead, came out about 4th. Good stop for the 12 with Ethan. Wow, look how many spots he picked up.
I don't know how many the 51 picked up, but he got out to second.
He came in 4th instead of E2.
Oh, yeah, he did come in 4th. I'm done. I wasn't watching. But she's coming down again to top off.
Number of cars doing so.
Oh no, and speeding in the pit lane.
Wow!
There we go. Blasting through the pit lane.
He's lagging. No, he's
Going
not.
like
Oh
140.
my gosh. Oh my goodness. Michigan, come
Look
on,
out, pit
man.
road.
What was that?
Man, reckless op on pit road.
And it appears that Michigan forgot that he wasn't in Chicago anymore and has just sped at 120 miles an hour down pit road and pit completely outside of his box. What is going on with the 69 car? Poor Dynaco Racing Motorsports will now be right alongside his teammate, the 64.
Corey Day just wrecked somebody. Calls the big one.
That is a rule.
Well,
Yeah,
if you're going to get a penalty, at least commit to it, Michigan said. So, abide by that law, kids, but if you want to.
You can warn him if you want. It's in the rule book. If you commit more.
What's the intentional speeding he was talking about?
Yeah, if you commit more penalties after receiving one, you can be warned.
Yep. Intentionally speeding just takes it off.
Although you can't wall right under yellow either.
And to the choose cone on the backstretch, Radical will be the first one behind the pace car. And right here, we haven't said his name a lot, but coming off P2 on the top line, it's going to be Ethan. The 12 car of Ethan is, didn't know that he was able to pull that off. through the stage caution, but here we come to the Ohio Edison restart zone. And the pace car is spun.
All right, Radical
the
bringing
Ohio
us to the
Edison
restart zone. Good start for the outside. Look at
Go.
Ethan. Oh my gosh, look at Russell pushing
Very
Ethan all the way to the
good
lead.
start.
Goodness.
Man!
Radical and
And
Volvo
everyone.
missed the jump
Oh,
there.
wrecking in the back!
No. That could have ended very nasty.
Oh, Vance and
Three wide
Russell
for
in the
the
wall.
lead.
Both Vance and
Too wide-
Russell
too
coming
wide now.
together, but still too wide.
Moving over. Volvo's still in there, 3 wide.
Fighting.
Volvo
about
is still
Ethan?
in. Here comes Nick.
Oh, goodness.
Holding that top.
Big
Hold on to her.
contact.
Hold on to her. Look at
And
Ethan. Oh,
wheels
God.
for a second.
Holding the top,
Oh.
man. Oh.
Radical looking middle
Radical
again.
Try to go up the middle.
Nick shoving it in on the bottom as well.
Too
Ethan's
wide,
still
Nick.
hanging on the high side.
And we have a Blaze Technology Motorsports sandwich here. We've got Radical on the inside. Oh no! Almost 4 wide there.
That didn't look intentional.
Oh wow.
Ethan has been ripping the top line.
51 almost took out the 69 there behind him. Absolute chaos.
Here
on the
comes
lead.
Michigan!
Oh, Michigan
Oh,
sideways, whipping and nay-naying down the front
Really
stretch into
spun
turn 1.
Radical around.
Oh my God.
Look at this pack. We got
Dear
pack
God.
race off the two.
Dear God.
This is incredible. I have never seen anything like this before.
Man. Normally Charlotte's one of our intermediates that's typically a spread out track.
Immediate.
Oh
Surprising
God.
Charlotte. 4 wide.
4 wide for a
4
second.
wide. Oh my goodness.
Ethan's gonna
I don't
clear
even
for
know
second.
who
Look
was
at these
on it
look at
now.
these 3 playoff drivers, 3 wide right here. Hernan on the bottom,
Oh
Nick on the
my
Nick in the middle, now gonna slide up in front of Radical. And they're dropping spots as
this.
well. Look at Hernan trying to come up and
Ooh,
clear.
Ooh, contact.
There goes the 51 was sideways and into the outside
Volvo is
wall.
piecing out. Oh, into the
Oh,
round!
there
Around goes the
sideways.
12.
Spinning round.
Go
And he's
hold it
going
together.
and that's Hernan.
I just saw that
And
wreck in 12 frames per second.
Whoa!
Whoa! Tough car down the road. Good save by Ethan. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Going everywhere. They're still
What
wrecking.
is going on?
Isn't out yet. Ethan.
What is going on?
No, Ethan. I have never seen anything like this. The green flag is still flying. We're all sorted out now. My
God, bro.
It took
Oh,
long
wow.
enough.
And there goes 4
Jesus.
warnings right there.
Oh my gosh. Still right
Oh, no.
into the pit wall.
Oh my God! Who
Into
just
the
hit the pit wall?
Caution's out.
There goes the caution pace car will be out.
Our first incident caution of the night, I believe.
Light out of Ethan. The 12 car you saw in the back of the screen. We're racing back. But the 12 car, please stop
Oh my
laughing,
God.
even though it is hilarious.
Oh my God.
The 12 car hard into the pit wall. And we're still going. It looks like Volvo will take it with 4%.
God damn, okay, calm down.
This is incredible. It wasn't even that funny. You can
Why is
stop
it always
laughing now.
Ethan with the most violent wrecks?
Hard into
Why
the
is
wall.
Ethan always having the worst, most wild wrecks, dog?
I'm just gonna keep talking until you stop laughing.
Oh God, dog.
12.
It's sanity.
Incredible.
Oh, what a restart.
Jeez. I've never seen racing like this ever.
What a
Wow.
restart, dog.
Every
Why is it always
correct.
Ethan with the most unorthodox
It
wrecks?
is.
It's always him.
Always
Oh my
terrible
God.
luck for Ethan.
God, dude. What a restart.
It appears that
Pit
a
road is
couple
open
pages
and it's
into
like-
our scripts, next we will see a pile up and the 12 will go over the wall
Wow.
at turn 3 where there is no fence.
Wow. Oh my God. I'll be right back.
Gosh.
And the 12 doing his best Mark Martin impression there, Ethan. My goodness, and the 28 tried to take out the pace car. Oh my goodness me. I have never seen anything like this ever before. Absolutely incredible. That is incredible. Ethan there, like I said, doing his best Mark Martin impression, the 12. Yeah, and he's now second behind the pace car. I don't know how, but the 12, who was in last and wrecked, is now second behind the pace car. You know what? I'm not even going to say anything. And he should be coming into the pits this time. Yeah, he is. This race, that restart was insane. That's an incredible restart. That is That is a Watkins Glen type restart right there.
100%.
Crazy. I need to catch my breath for a second. I think I'm running out of water on my desk. You know when I can actually hear it myself. You know when wreck is bad when the accent gets a lot more thick. Oh my god, absolutely hilarious. Volvo will be the first one behind the pace car, followed by the 48. Pits will be closed and Radical.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, it's
been a very eventful Charlotte race.
Now, where in the world did King go? He, I believe he said he'll be right back, jumped out of the box and has not been back since, so.
I'm back.
There we go. So, that is incredible. That is some Watkins Glen restart stuff if I have ever seen any.
Drive through for the 99 after the end of the longest line for missing the blue line.
99.
Rule. You gotta have all four 69. Sorry. All four tires gotta be under the blue line coming off of pit road there at the exit of turn 2.
Shane Van Gisbergen has signed a contract for the NAPRA.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it.
Oh my goodness.
46 laps to go as Charlotte coming to see 45 once we see the green flag.
I should have gotten another water on the caution because
That's what I just went to do.
running out of water.
I just went to get a drink. Volvo gonna lead us to the choose cone.
Oh my goodness.
And Volvo just runs right over the cone. All right. All right.
And
All
Ethan
right.
has as well. Uh-oh. I have a headache now. This is not good.
So,
All right,
oh,
three wide
look
restart.
at the front row. Radical and Russell once again. We saw these two go back and forth for laps at the beginning of the race. Let's see if they can recreate that or if they'll get it sorted out. Headed for the restart zone. 45 to go in stage 3 in the NAPA 400. Oh, God, Russell.
Oh, no, there goes the 48.
Oh,
no,
God.
even more.
There's your
Oh,
pileup.
everyone's
Oh, my
sideways.
God. Here's your
Everyone's
pileup. Here comes your
sideways.
pileup.
5 wide.
Oh, here goes a pileup. The 12's around.
Bands.
The 5's around as well. Oh, no.
Oh no! Into the inside wall goes the 5. On
and
ice,
still
sliding.
The 5 will save it. Here,
You won't
and we
lose the
still-
crap.
Oh, there
Oh,
goes
the
Ethan
17
again.
or the
Ethan
12.
again,
No,
another
there's your pileup. There's your pileup.
Oh, that is your
2,
pileup.
3 cars. Volvo.
Oh, they're still wrecking. They're still wrecking.
Hard into the wall. And they are still wrecking. The 28 of Sierra hard into the wall, just directly over. And we are racing back to the line here. But it looks like Hernan, followed by the 64 of David, will lead us around turn 3 for the race back and will keep us here under caution. The 51 will be the first one behind the pit car, pace car, yeah, whatever I said. And yeah, 51 behind safety car, and we will be green in about 5 laps. I cannot find my words today. This is terrible.
Some pretty hard hits on that collection right there on the front stretch. Just have a few looks at what happened. 4 wide coming through turn 3. That's what happened. Very hard to make that work at such a narrow track as Charlotte. Maybe Kansas, maybe Homestead, but not Charlotte. And it's just going to collect all of those cars stuck in that pack right there. Sierra going to take a hard hit, head on into the outside wall. Ethan and Radical both backwards coming off of turn 4. Volvo taking a ride through the grass. And that'll bring us back under caution.
I think that was the 5 that... Oh, no, and the 51 speeding in the pit lane. That is bad for the...
Oh, Ethan going to get shoved through his box.
And it appears
This is
that
awkward.
the 51 of Hernan has stolen the 12 box of Ethan. I'm not even going to question that now. I should take this opportunity to go get some water.
What even happened there between the 12 and 51? My goodness.
I don't know.
Have a look. How? It looks like... I can't tell. Maybe Hernan got done with his service as Ethan was coming in, but then that doesn't explain why Hernan stopped again. So maybe Hernan might have gotten pushed somehow and rolled into the 12th box, but either way, trouble for team owner and driver. But another yellow once again. Just saw the 10 car backwards, so let's take a look at his season review for tonight at Charlotte. Coming into tonight, 3 wins on the season for the 10 of Radical. Made the move from SCP-DRT after that team shut down to Blaze Technology Motorsports and has really elevated his performance to a new level this season. As I said, 3 wins, 9 top 3s, 12 top 5s through 21 starts. And he finds himself in the championship for the first time in his young Brakes Series career, just his 2nd season in the series, as he comes back to pit road to top off. Missed out on stage points through stage 1, found his way to a 2nd place in stage 2, and he's shown good speed all night, so we'll see how Radical can fare through the rest of this race. About 40 laps to go right now. We'll see 39 once we go back green.
I am back with 2 very nice ice-cold cups of water as Hernan will drive right over the tube stone without a care in the world. And now they're wrecking behind the safety car.
Volvo and David, your front row. Ace and Russell, row 2. Radical didn't stop. If that changes
I don't think he did stop, he just went through the pits. Race car's in.
Sierra Bands, row 3, back green. 39 laps to go. See if we can make it. A few laps this time.
A few laps maybe, but we're already 3 wide in the back of the pack. And that was the 48 of Russell getting squeezed up into the top. And still Bands now getting caught up in almost a 4 wide. And yes, 4 wide.
Yeah, 4 wide, Russell.
Oh no, there goes Bands! Oh, that was very close indeed for Bands and Michigan.
Where is Nick going? Nick, check
don't
up.
know. Oh.
Nick,
Oh, no.
Nick, check up.
no.
Michigan.
Oh, no, Michigan.
No.
Everyone's coming again. Oh, it's the classic
They're just
pile up one.
flaccid pile
gonna
up
hold
into
it
the
together.
wall.
And we were 5 wide.
Oh,
We were
there goes
5
12
wide.
again.
Ethan's still going around. No,
Hey, you'll hold it together.
we're still
We're gonna
going
stay green.
Drive through for
Wow.
Nick.
Drive through for Nick.
Oh no.
I saw him go ripping through the grass.
About to get disqualified.
They warned him for it. Wow.
Incredible amounts of trickery going on with the 31 of Nick, and he has been in the pile-up multiple times, and that was an incredible pile-up. I don't know how that wasn't a caution.
Look at all of our
We were
playoff
5
drivers
wide
here.
for a second.
All of our championship drivers are in the back of the field. 3 of them.
Yeah, I was just
under
gonna
a
say.
blanket. Here comes Hernan.
Very.
Slide job onto David. It's gonna
Not
bring
gonna work. Here
Radical
comes
up underneath
Radical.
him.
Oh my
Did I say
goodness.
Radiant? I meant Radical.
I think you said
Yeah, I
right.
believe you did say Radiant. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on there.
And this is being very interesting indeed. All of our championship drivers
Ooh,
all the way
big
to the
run
back
for
of the pack.
David.
Radiant,
Yeah.
the driver of the 5.
I don't know where that came from.
Hernan again trying to slide job into the wall. Goes to 64.
Michigan under the
Push
10 now.
From the 10. Now
35 to go.
in the back. We've surprisingly stayed green this whole time.
We have.
Ooh, there
He's
was
been getting
contact,
very
big
aggressive
contact.
as we go.
Between the 12 and the 10. And
Now the
there was
10's
contact
back under the
between them.
64. Michigan will actually push the 10 rather than his teammate down the back straight there. Ethan trying to find his way back up here as well.
And Nick is 20 seconds behind the pack. What happened to
Again.
Nick?
He had to serve a penalty.
Oh, makes sense. NAPA officials prepared to get yelled at after doing their job once. That is true.
Hernan pushing Radical on the top. Teammates pushing on the bottom.
Oh no. Oh, lots of contact, almost 3 wide.
Nearly 3 wide there. 64.
Almost
Nearly
into the
clear
wall
Radical. Here
again.
comes Hernan.
Everyone's everywhere here.
Gonna be an intense
wow.
30-some laps here. Hernan gonna give a shot to the 64. Get under him here.
Oh, and 3 wide for a second.
Big run for David, though, with Radical behind him.
Oh my god.
Ace is starting to close on Volvo for the lead here.
Yeah, let's look. Ooh.
Oh my god, what a crossover from Radical.
Got some pretty intense driving here in the back. Those
Absolutely.
championship guys.
Not a single
Mix of championship guys and drivers
Oh!
outside of the
Wreck
playoffs.
into the inside!
Oh no! That
Hernan
got
and
Hernan and
Radical.
Radical stuck with Michigan.
And oh,
Michigan's
no,
around.
Radical will finish the job on Michigan and send the 69. Oh wow! No caution.
Yeah, probably shouldn't
Oh.
touch.
Oh man, those guys are way back there now. David's in a league of his own.
So now we will see maybe a fight in a couple of laps between the 20 of Volvo and the 23. And speaking of the 23, we should wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, for the 23 of Red. It is his birthday today, and he's gonna try and see if he can
Brett.
get a birthday present of a podium here.
We'll see here. He's been very fast tonight. One of the faster races he's had this season, in my opinion.
Well, he is a Cup Series
Still
driver.
staying up there with Volvo. Oh yes.
Be they win with Feed Africa.
Where's this
Best
pace in the Cup Series?
I'm trying to think of what his best D1 finish was. I don't know.
It was 5th, I believe.
Was it Saska?
No. I can check real quick though.
Ooh, he's getting
The
in
NAPA
there, big
database.
Volvo.
Hello.
The NAPA
guys,
database.
Viewers,
Larry Mack.
guys.
Larry Mack, where was
Yeah,
where was Red's first
This
finish?
is Larry Mack.
I can't do a Larry Mack impression, but
All right, whatever. It's
give me-
Supreme.
give me-
Stat guy
I
Supreme.
need to do a Larry Mack impression. I do need you to do that, or else we will fire you.
Well, the
I don't know-
23
I don't know
car.
how. All right,
Really, 23
all right,
car.
all right. I can try. Well, the 23 car known as Red Agent. His best finish in D1 was 3rd place at Talladega.
All right, thank you, Larry Mack.
His
So,
two-
Thank you,
Oh,
Larry Mack.
nope,
We
nope,
don't
continue,
care
continue,
anymore. Thank
continue.
you so much for your terrible
his
contribution.
next two best
Anyways.
finishes, his
We
next two
don't
best
care.
finishes are both 2 5th place finishes. One at Scorcher and one at Saska.
so he's a super speedway merchant. Got it. Thanks, Larry Mack.
Indeed he is.
Yeah.
Thanks, Larry Mack.
And so, yeah, happy birthday to Ace, spoken out by Larry Mack there in the 23 car, looking to round out his birthday collection.
Just roasting bro on his
with a
birthday.
podium here. And, yeah, the Super Speedway Merchant now coming around turn 3, hoping to get a move done on the 20, maybe looking for a win as a birthday present.
Russell is ripping that top.
Oh, wow, I see that, yeah.
Starting to form up a battle here with Sierra and Bands. David just behind these two.
And Band's
Currently-
still side by side with Sierra.
The best running playoffs driver, that's 64. Oh,
Yeah, look at him on the bottom. 3 wide now.
only one yet to
Lose
take
some
himself
time,
out.
though.
It's well through this run.
We are quickly getting to the end of this race here. Only
Yeah, this is
26
going a
from
lot
the
quicker than I
25.
did expect. I thought this was
Yeah.
going to take a really long time, but it feels like it's taking like 5 minutes. Probably because the amount of
they're out
wrecks that have been happening, and my voice is probably going to be gone tomorrow. Sorry,
Yeah.
Cup Series guys. But the 5, 28's going to try and get a move down the inside of the 5 here. Bands, who was unfortunately taken out of the playoffs last week at Dover, is now getting another playoff driver switching down on him in the
Ooh.
64 down the inside. David will take 2 positions in one corner in the 64. Up into the top 4. I heard some tire squealing in the back, but I'm not even going to ask what that was. And 3 wide. one's talking, so let's just have a
Sorry, I was eating.
7 seconds of silence for Larry Mack, who has been thrown off the roof after a bad stats performance.
Forecast with force, crank it up.
All right, yeah, crank it up. Thank you guys. Bye.
And we welcome you back from our Crank It Up just as the pit cycle is beginning. 14 laps to go at Charlotte. Ethan and who was that? Somebody and Michigan just coming off of pit road. Saw another, or probably did see another Crank It Up, but Red did take the lead away from Volvo as the 20 went to pit road. And we still got a few cars yet to pit. Should be coming down soon. Here comes the 64. David trying to pit from the top of the track.
Oh my! We've been seeing a lot of that tonight, man.
It'll bring the 51 of Hernan with him. I don't think Hernan wanted to pit there.
I don't know. Drive through for Hernan as well.
If I were him, see, oh my God, if I were the 51, I would not have pit there. I would have rolled through, not taking that penalty, and then pit the next time around. But he just got.
And this is your money stop.
Exactly, final stop of the night. Man, I would be livid with the 64 if I was him.
Temper's gonna be flaring just like Dover. We're gonna see the two.
Oh, I would be livid. I would be livid. And no warning for the 64, seriously?
You would be livid just going back to your driving days of
What?
how dirty
What
the driving
was
was.
that, Red? I was not a dirty driver. What?
Yeah, he was not. The last time I was a dirty driver, it started my horrible. Oh,
Jesus, what are we doing?
Oh my God!
What are we doing?
That was 2 inches.
Why are we pitting from the top of the racetrack?
Okay, can we get officials? Next time someone pits from the top of the racetrack, can you smite them down or something?
Jesus.
We need to make that a dang rule now. No, back to what I was saying. What started my downfall, I think, was the one time I completely dumped Forza for a win.
God.
He was. I spun him at Kansas.
Last race, but you actually did it.
I turned down. No, I spun him to the outside wall like Larson did to Bubba, or Bubba did to Larson Vegas. I spun him to the outside wall, and he was airborne when he crossed the line. and,
Austin Dillon.
and I think he still won too. He still won. He won well in the air.
Up in the air and in the catch fence, and he'll still win.
Oh,
I think you made King spit out the rest of his drink or whatever.
It was ice. It was ice.
Do you just drink? Do you just eat straight ice during the race?
No. I ate the ice from my drink.
Oh, no, I do that. So this has turned into a personal conversation now.
Wow. All right. 51 coming to pit road to start that drive-through that was 100% avoidable and 100% stupid by the 64. But it is what it is, I guess.
He's now battling the...
Oh, this is for the lead. This is for the win.
Yeah.
20 and 64 here.
Yeah.
All right, Volvo versus David. Volvo's first time back in a car since his elimination at Richmond. Could end up in a victory here. David looking for his 5th win. Points penguin on the season.
Here we go. Oh, big block from the 20 there.
Oh.
8 to go. 2-car battle for the win.
Did anybody but
back.
David pick himself, or did anybody pick David on the cooldown lap to win Charlotte?
I don't think so. I picked Radical.
I think I picked.
I think everyone picked Radical, and look where he is now, P6.
I don't think I picked Radical.
Who did I pick for?
I think I picked Nick.
No. Who did I didn't pick? I picked Radical for Maryland.
Well, Volvo has taken the lead now.
No, I think I picked David for Charlotte.
I think I picked David.
No, I think I did pick David. I have to look back.
You think you picked it?
Maybe I did pick Radical.
Yeah, Volvo's driving away from David. 20 car is so strong here tonight. 20 car is really strong tonight. 64 is doing everything he can to stay with him. Maybe even get back to the bumper.
Here comes the 6 to go. 20 car. They'll lead us down into turn 2 again. And the 64 going to be fighting for the win here, but also David in this position, he doesn't need to worry about the playoffs at least, because with the way that it is, David is in P2, and the next playoff driver of Radical has just been overtaken by the number 5 and has been down to P7. So David is pretty clear on points here.
Yeah.
And,
unfortunately, terrible ending to the night for the let's see, the 31 of Nick. He has been struggling ever since stage 3 began, and now he's dead last on the racetrack. Let's take a look at his season coming into tonight. 3 wins as well, 5 top 3s and top 5s, and 12 starts. Came into tonight leading the points, likely gonna leave not in the same position, even with the advantage that he had. And yeah, really, what started as a promising night has gone to pretty sour for the 31. But luckily, he's got 2 more races to look forward to maybe get some better results and put himself in better standing at Homestead. And once Homestead is complete for the championship.
Here we come to 3 to go. The 20 car is leading now from the 64.
Oh, the
but
23
Radical,
is stopped on pit road. He ran out of fuel.
oh,
This
Big
bro
run for David.
ran out of gas with 5 to go.
the birthday
David's trying
boy.
what he can to get there. Coming to 2 to go. Volvo now. Volvo's got really great speed off.
This could end
So
up
does
closer
David.
than we thought. 2
Yeah.
to go.
2 to go. Here
C1
comes
and 2.
David.
Is David going to switch up his line on white? That's what I'm
Volvo goes to the top. And if these two get
David's gonna
together,
get a
Sierra's
really
right
nice
there
run.
too.
Yeah.
That's
That
true.
car is so grippy now.
Whoa.
But here comes
That
David.
run off.
Good
Oh,
run.
he gained a lot
Very
of time
good
right there
run.
down the backstretch.
He did. Let's see what Volvo
Right
can do
on
off
that
the corner.
wall.
Volvo's got great speed. Great exit.
Coming down to the
Now
white
with
flag.
1.5
Here comes David,
miles
though.
Of racing
Oh,
to
David got a good
decide who
run.
wins this.
Closer than he's
The
been.
white
This is the
flag
closest he's been right here.
flying. This is the closest David has been, riding almost on the wall here. The 64.
Oh, he's gonna get a
He's
good
gonna
run
have a
right here.
great
Gonna get a
run.
good run. And he's
run.
close.
Right up to the
Volvo.
top.
Whoa!
Oh no!
He tried to dump him.
He tried to go to the bottom. Volvo
He's trying to
protected.
dump him.
Contact to the back. Volvo off the track.
Here we go.
Coming down to the line. Volvo looking for the run.
Side by
David!
side.
David gonna win.
David will
Oh my God! What a finish!
Holy.
That is an incredible finish.
What a finish! Oh my God!
Charlotte.
Oh.
God.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow! What a finish!
That's an incredible finish. I have never seen that before. Wow. Side by side onto the line, David will win here at Charlotte, and the NAPA 400 will conclude
Oh my
with
God.
64 winning. He tried to dump him on the back stretch, but it turns out he didn't even need to. Coming down here through the front stretch, and the 64 will win at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the NAPA 400 here in the NAPA Brakes Series.
Oh my goodness! What a finish! Where did he come from? Or not where did he come from, but man, what a final charge!
Very good.
There
Very
we
good speed
go,
off the corners.
David.
Got him up there in the last 2 laps.
David,
Oh,
where
man.
did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Canajo.
Gonna burn it down here in front of a
David.
Charlotte crowd. Just got to see a thriller of a finish. Great race overall as well.
And very good race.
And my voice cracked like crazy for a second there. Yeah, it was crazy because I did not have a drink for like the past 10 laps, so I was screaming
Yeah.
at the top of my lungs at that point.
David will have the advantage going into Maryland points-wise, I believe, after this win at Charlotte.
Oh yeah, swept the
Very
stages
clutch
and
win
got
for
the
that.
win.
Yeah, he got the
And we-
whole package.
Oh no! Oh goodness! We have slurs flying in driver radio right now.
Oh,
What?
come on.
What?
There we
General
at?
right now. It's
What do we
lots
say?
of things going on,
Come on.
Alright, dog.
and a lot of a lot of angry
Hi, dog.
comments against David.
Russell. Why is Russell
What
feeding
in the
into it?
world is Michigan doing? Oh God!
Russell, quit feeding into it. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness!
What is
We
going?
may
Michigan's
have
got
shut
whiplash.
down the driver communications in general right now, as it is blowing up.
You know, the fact that we still don't have a way to fully mute a channel is baffling.
You can just make slow mode last for 7 hours.
Well, I guess that's really your way of doing it. But then they'll just go to a different channel, so it doesn't really matter.
I have never seen a finish like that before. But it happens.
Look at that stank little OnlyFans car out the way.
Now, can I necessarily blame David in the end? Not really. If you're in a
No,
three-race
definitely
championship
not.
series, I don't blame him for trying to turn a non-playoff driver for the win.
I don't even think he was
That
trying
is-
to
It's
turn
going to
him.
be seen as controversial 100%.
I think he was just trying to get to the
But-
inside of him, and Volvo might have checked up, or the
Was he?
run. It looked like he was just trying to get to the inside. Volvo was
it looked-
protecting, and the run he had was stronger than he thought. But
That run was great. That was
I
a
could
strong
I
run.
could just be making excuses, but that's what it looked like.
Well,
to me. That's what I
either
think.
way, if he did purposely do it, it's
I will say-
excusable in my mind.
I will
great finish
say
either
that
way.
a win is a win,
Yes.
and especially here for the 64, Monaco Racing Motorsports will be very happy today.
Wow.
Indeed.
All right.
Hello,
Great day for David.
gentlemen.
Let's get him for an interview.
Ooh, I
Hey,
love your
dancing
suit,
man.
Mirage.
Win number
nice suit.
5 for David comes tonight at Charlotte after a thriller of a finish. We saw you trying to stay with the 20 after that final pit stop, and then you fell behind a little bit, and then you were able to come back, power back by him on the final lap. What was going through your head on that final run, and then eventually the final corner when you made some contact and eventually made the pass for the win?
I mean, didn't help that at the end of stage 3, everything was starting to spread out. So, hey, maybe if I was like somewhat close to him, I could have probably been ahead. But it is what it is. And then, honestly, I knew that outside lane was just uber quick. I knew I had the pace there. I just needed to time myself perfectly. I tried going to the inside on the backstretch, but he was just barely ahead to where it made it look like I was trying to dump him. I was not. And then turn 3, I tried to go below, was able to, slightly walled them, coming to the line, got it. As for the incident with the 51 there, I mean, I've seen other drivers do it. I mean, Russell earlier in the race brake checked me while trying to pit, and he didn't get a warning for it. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I announced I was gonna pit, and it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it comes to these kinds of things. I mean, either way, I think if appeals don't go well, Hernan and Nick are going to get suspended here. So not only do I get a great lead in the championship, I also have 2 of my 3 competitors just gone for Maryland at least. So it's really just between me and Radical for now. And that's great. I'm hoping for a great championship battle, and that's really all I got to say.
All right. Well, I mean, that was a wild finish. Some would say cinema, but
Absolutely.
I call it NAPA racing. So congrats on the win, and hopefully we can see you next weekend in Maryland as well.
Yeah, me too.
All right. And now we'll go to our second place finisher, Volvo.
Oh no.
Ran a great race. Yeah, I got you. Ran a great race, and unfortunately, some contact at the end. Hard racing. Unfortunately, brought you second across the line after David. So tell me what was going through your head. You saw him starting to close on you in those final 5 laps once you had gotten back past him, and then eventually the contact through the final corner. Just what do you make of that of how you raced those final few laps?
Other than that, it was pretty good racing, but I'm not gonna respect that. That's not respect at all. Other people talk about how they want to be raced on the other track, but they can't take like the racing back, which is completely hilarious. But other than that, we did pretty good. Just the stages we couldn't really do well was really a pain in the ass. Like every time we had something going good, it would just fall short. But other than that, it was pretty fun. But I guess some people don't get their ways.
Yeah, definitely no slouch of a performance for the first time back in a car after Richmond, after your playoff
Yeah.
elimination.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can get back in the car a few more times before this season is out, and hopefully we see you at Maryland.
Yeah. Peace.
All right, we'll go to our third place finisher, Sierra. another great run for the 28. I believe best career finish in the Brake Series for Sierra. Maybe Supreme can fact check me on that. Well, no, he's in general already. But regardless, Sierra, great finish for you. Podium for the Jarrero team. I'm sure that you and the entire organization would have preferred it if it was the 51, but still, very solid finish for you. And so, tell me how the race went for you, and tell me how it feels to finish so well this deep into the playoffs.
Definitely our best intermediate type of run. We've had some decent ones, maybe at like Kansas and stuff, but this was definitely our strongest showing. And you are right, I would prefer the 51 to be in the top 3, except for me, but unfortunately we don't get that luxury this week. But had some good speed in the car. Pit stops went decent. I thought those two were gonna get together and somehow wreck, and then I would have just swept through, but also didn't happen. That finish was crazy. Uh, race was pretty good. Also, want to apologize for the massive crash out in practice. Sorry about that. And yeah.
Yeah, well, great finish for sure. And again, I said it before your interview, but momentum seems to be building for this 28 car. So hopefully you can carry us through the final 2 races and even into next season. So hopefully we see you again at Maryland next week. All right, and now we will move
No
to.
goodbye? Seriously? Wow. How disrespectful.
We'll move to the. We'll go to Hernan next. We'll go to his teammate right here on pit road. Excuse me.
It's right here.
Hernan, first or second playoff driver that we're interviewing tonight. After a very solid run tonight at Charlotte, led a lot of laps, but unfortunately the strategy didn't quite play out for you to finish in the lead where you ran most of the race. So tell me how this race went for you, and tell me what points you expect to have gotten from this race and where you expect to be going into Maryland.
I definitely should have won if I had better pit strategy calls, but didn't work out. I definitely thought I had the strategy to probably get in the front and get a win. But unfortunately, David, being the idiot he is, so comes down on me on pit road and gets me a speeding penalty. But probably gonna come back from that. Not too happy with him, obviously, but not gonna take it nor lightly nor so heavily. This isn't gonna stop me from trying to chase the championship. I might get suspended next race though, but we'll try and come back Miami, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, definitely another very, very solid run. Very good run for you. Probably should have ended up in victory lane, or at least battling for the win with the 64 at the end. But unfortunately, that's not how things panned out for you tonight. But hopefully, your luck can fare a little bit better next weekend in Maryland. We'll see you there.
Yeah.
All right. And now to the 10 of Radical. Another pole to start off the night for Radical. Unfortunately, after stage 2 began, really didn't have a chance to show off that speed at the front of the field. Just had trouble making your way through traffic, it looks like. So I'll let you explain. Radical, tell me how the car felt, and tell me if I'm correct or not. If it was just stuck in traffic that really did you in after stage 1 or 2.
Getting through traffic, really, it wasn't the main issue. Midway through stage 3, it was me, Michigan, and Hernan. I didn't really have the chance to look back on it, but we were all very tight. We slid up towards the wall, and then we went back down the track and all wrecked. I was very upset after that. Just was unable to really make anything more of it and gain many more spots. Um, we were really fast. I could gain up to pretty much anyone. Um, first 2 stages, both times, something happened. Ended up getting uh, shoveled way to the back, drove all the way up. to first, second before pit cycles. Um, I think we're like minus 30 now. I really hate that. But stage one that got was so close to that line. Really wish I had that back because I would have came out like second or so. But man, David really his pitch strategy was on point today. Was never really first half of the race as the stages was never really up at the front. But after pit cycles, he got himself to the lead every time. So I'll tip my hat off to him for what he did. Not really happy about how he won. And last thing I'll say is you know, it was very crazy. Like guys like Nick Michigan, they were all over the place all race. And then one guy is Ethan. He decided to just like go from 2 seconds in front of Vernon and just let off and just decided to just run me into the wall for like 5 laps. I don't know what he was trying to do. Just trying to help his driver, I guess was I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough road ahead to be able to make the or to win the championship. 2 races, just gotta give everything I have.
Definitely, definitely. Um, but another very fast race car. Good run for you and the 10 crew, as you said. Just a little bit of a few pit road mistakes and then some strategy flubs. Unfortunately, cost you potentially another win. But got a short track next week in Maryland's. You've been very good on the short track, so likely another opportunity to go win next week. But yeah, hopefully we see you there.
Yeah, I hope Maryland's a good track for me. Wasn't really good there my first time. Like it was like my second ever race here.
Oh yeah, it was early in the season last year. Well, hopefully you can improve next week. All right, now we will go to 48 of Russell. One pit box down. Russell, you showed very, very promising speed here at the beginning of the race with clean air in the top three for majority of the beginning of the race, and then unfortunately got buried in some traffic, it looked like, and couldn't really make your way back through it. So tell me your impressions of this race, and what do you think you needed from the car maybe to get back to the front later in the race?
Um, well, it was a fast car all around. We had a good qualifying session, got second. Really had a good battle with Radical. We were just side by side. We couldn't really get away from each other. I appreciate him for like using his whatchamacallit, the using his true nature, just racing me like a clean driver. I could appreciate him for not tearing up equipment. Um, but so far it was just kind of a off day for us. We couldn't really get the car to like fire off on long runs. But we got some stage points, got a playoff point, but that doesn't really matter now. So but of course it's always got to be coming down to like the final pit stop where you have to like find what strategy goes first. So
Strategy.
um I picked the wrong strategy, got 4 full tires, but it is what it is. I got 7th, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just crazy, crazy field, reckon everywhere. So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, definitely a wild race. Ends with a middle of the pack finisher Russell after showing front of the pack speed early, but hopefully you can finish a few spots better next weekend at Maryland. So hopefully we see you there.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll go to 23 of Ace, who unfortunately ran out of fuel with just under 5 laps to go in this race. But before then, you were racing for the lead with Volvo. Took the lead eventually as the pit cycle began, but had a very fast car, very good run in the Brake Series. I believe might even be your Brake Series debut, but yeah, so good run overall. Showed good pace, but unfortunately just ran out of fuel at the end. So, Ace, tell me how your race went.
I mean, it went pretty well for the good first part of it until Nick decided that it was my time to go and try to wreck me almost every time. I get into him once and he starts acting like I need to get put into that into the pit wall over there, like my boss ended up doing earlier in the race. So, a few more things. Let's see. Supreme apparently can't use his eyes. Your official needs some work because I was in my pit box when I slid in sideways and still tried to give me a drive-through, which I did not do. So I will be fighting that if he tries to DQ that. And then he gets me a penalty for the 5 wide wreck that we had, and tells me that I was the root cause of it. So I think that was our best showing for tonight. So
Well,
let's see if we
definitely.
can do some more D2 starts.
Yeah, definitely promising for the Cup race tomorrow if you're able to make it. So hopefully you can take that pace that you had here tonight in the Break Series and maybe transfer it over to the Cup Series. But hopefully we see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. And for our final interview tonight, we'll talk to the 12 of Ethan, who found himself backwards a few times. He's still at the VC. We'll do a virtual interview with
Yes,
Ethan.
sir.
Virtual interview with Ethan. Already in the hauler, headed back to Jarrero HQ, but solid run for Ethan. Qualified top or P5. Good qualifying effort for you, and then showed solid pace at times throughout the race. Unfortunately, just kept getting caught up in incidents that I believe weren't your fault. So tell me how the race went for you inside the car.
I was just trying to help Hernan. Ruffled some feathers. Didn't have the best strategy, but was still decent at times.
That's it. That's all you got to say.
No. I'm I'm devastated. I'm devastated that bro, let me speak.
Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
I'm devastated that Hernan got suspended. And how the heck did David get first, second, and third state? Like first stage, he just popped out of nowhere. Second stage, he popped out of nowhere, and third stage popped out of nowhere too.
I don't know, man. It was a great drive. That's all I can say.
But yeah, hopefully I'll be there for Maryland and Miami. Yeah, tough race.
All right, well, what started off as possibly a promising race for the 12 unfortunately turned south after some
Like
incidents on track. So, oh, whoops. Sorry.
And he's gone.
Sorry, Ethan. But hopefully we'll see him next weekend at Maryland, as he said. But that will do it for our coverage of the NAPA 400 for the NAPA Auto Parts Brake Series. A very fun race, and that's just the first of 2 races in our Charlotte weekend opener to the Round of Champions for the Brake Series and the Cup Series, who will be here tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as always. The NAPA 600 returns to the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The longest race of the season is tomorrow night. Hopefully you tune in and stick around for the whole thing. Should be just exciting as this Brake Series race was tonight. So thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed, and again, hopefully we see you tomorrow night for the Cup Series race. But until then, this is King and Mirage signing off. Hope everybody has a good night.